The moment her energy suddenly shifts. Have you ever noticed that intriguing moment when a woman's energy suddenly changes toward you? One day she's distant or casual, and then, after you pull back, focus on your own life, or stop chasing, she starts warming up. She texts first, shows more enthusiasm, becomes playful, even curious. That change isn't magic, and it's definitely not random. It's her mind switching into overdrive because, on a deep level, she senses the real possibility of losing a high-value man. Your confidence, your independence, your quiet but noticeable absence. Those factors activate one of the strongest forces in female psychology, fear of loss. When a man shows that his world doesn't revolve around her, that he's thriving on his own, that his attention has value and isn't given away freely, her thoughts start racing. Is he pulling back? Does he have better options? What if I don't step up? What if he's gone? This isn't about manipulation or games. It's grounded in basic human psychology. Scarcity increases perceived value. Loss aversion makes people cling harder to what feels at risk. And in dating, this creates an emotional pull that's almost impossible to ignore. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this is where we go deep into female psychology, human behavior, attraction dynamics, and real, no BS strategies that actually work in modern dating. No fluff, no vague, just be yourself advice. Only practical, psychology-backed insights you can use immediately to elevate your interactions and build real desire. If you want to recognize the subtle signals a woman sends when she genuinely values you, and learn exactly how to respond in ways that amplify her emotional investment, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single upload. We drop new videos every week that will permanently change how you see relationships. And if you're already subscribed, tap that like button if any of this is resonating so far. It helps the channel reach more men who need this information. Also, drop a comment below with your own experience. Have you ever seen her energy completely flip when you gave her space or focused on yourself? Real examples help others spot these patterns faster. Let's build this together. Now let's get into it. Today, we're breaking down the exact ways to naturally trigger fear of loss in a healthy, confident way. You'll learn how body language, emotional dynamics, timing, attention management, and lifestyle choices combine to spark curiosity, attachment, and desire. These aren't theories. They're patterns rooted in psychology, including loss aversion, scarcity, and evolutionary attraction cues. Watch until the end, take notes, and apply what you learn. If you stay consistent, you'll notice changes in her behavior almost immediately. 1. Mastering strategic absence, the foundation of scarcity. The first and most powerful trigger is strategic absence. This is where everything begins. When you stop being the guy who always texts first, always replies instantly, always agrees to last-minute plans, you create space for her to actually feel your value. This isn't ghosting or childish hard-to-get behavior. It's a natural psychological principle. People rarely appreciate what's always available. But when something valuable feels slightly out of reach, the mind fixates on it. When you're always present, your attention becomes background noise. But when you pull back just a bit, her brain switches to evaluation mode. Why hasn't he reached out? Is he busy with something, or someone? Better. Do I need to put in more effort? That inner dialogue activates her nervous system. It creates a subtle tension. Not unhealthy anxiety, but the kind that translates into heightened interest. Her reaction depends on her personality and level of investment. Some women respond directly. They text first, check in on your day, use more emojis, laugh harder, or become more playful when you're together. Others are more subtle. They watch your stories more often, like old posts, bring up inside jokes from weeks ago, or remember small details you mentioned once. These are all signs that your absence is registering. Her mind is processing the possibility of loss. Timing matters. Disappearing abruptly after being overly available can feel like rejection and push her away. But a calm, confident, gradual pullback is powerful. Delay replies when it's casual. Focus openly on the gym, work, friends, and hobbies. Let your actions show that your life is full and fulfilling. Women are naturally drawn to men who project independence and stability, not neediness. Your physical presence matters too. Stand tall. Keep a relaxed but strong posture. Hold comfortable eye contact without staring. Speak slowly and with intention. That calm energy during limited interactions amplifies scarcity. She feels the contrast. Your presence is magnetic, but it isn't unlimited. Pair this with emotional steadiness. No anxiety if she replies late. No explaining your silence. That's how real tension forms. Curiosity rises. Desire grows. Key takeaway: absence isn't punishment. It's awareness. Strategic space forces her subconscious to reassess your value, question your priorities, and feel the emotional weight of potentially losing you. This is the foundation. Master it, and everything else compounds. 2. Unshakable confidence, the ultimate magnet. Confidence isn't loud or arrogant. It's quiet, grounded self-assurance. When you show that your happiness, goals, and emotional state don't depend on her validation, your value spikes instantly. This triggers fear of loss because she realizes you aren't safe in a needy way. You could walk away and still thrive. True confidence shows up in small behaviors. Easy laughter, relaxed shoulders, even in intense moments. Clear speech without filler words or constant apologies. You don't chase approval. You set boundaries calmly and without guilt. If she flakes or pulls back, you don't panic. You keep living your life. That emotional control is extremely attractive. Your lifestyle reinforces it. Training consistently, building your career, spending time with solid friends, pursuing your passions. She sees a man who's complete on his own. Your attention becomes a privilege, not an expectation. Her thoughts shift to, this guy has options. If I don't step up, someone else will. That's fear of loss fully activated. Simple habits strengthen this. Reply on your schedule. Make plans confidently. Own your decisions. Stay emotionally regulated. No overthinking her silence. No desperate double texts. This stability makes her feel drawn to your strength while simultaneously anxious about losing access to it. Watch her behavior. She may mirror your posture, laugh more naturally, initiate touch, or ask deeper questions. Those are green lights. Your confidence is landing. Takeaway: confidence turns absence into attraction. It forces her to imagine what life without your steady, high-value presence would feel like. Combine it with scarcity, and desire becomes unavoidable. 3. Strategic availability, the perfect push-pull. Strategic availability builds on the first two principles. You're present in her life, but never fully on demand. You engage warmly when it aligns with your priorities, but you don't drop everything. This creates tension. Your attention feels earned. Don't say yes to every plan. Don't reply instantly every time. Show that your time revolves around your priorities: work, fitness, friends, growth. When she reaches out, respond thoughtfully, not reactively. In person, be fully present. Eye contact, smiles, genuine interest. Then naturally pull back to engage with others or refocus. That contrast is powerful. She feels your warmth and notices your independence. Her mind starts working. He's into me, but he's not desperate. How do I keep this? That question fuels desire. Timing is everything. Too eager looks low value. Too inconsistent feels disinterested. Find the balance. Meaningful engagement that preserves mystery. Watch for signs. Increased initiation, energy mirroring, subtle jealousy when you mention plans. That's confirmation you're hitting the sweet spot. Takeaway: strategic availability creates the push-pull that deepens attraction. Presence on your terms makes her reflect on your value and fear losing access to it. 4. Subtle validation, making her feel seen, selectively. Forget constant compliments. Subtle validation is acknowledging her in specific, meaningful ways that feel earned. Comment on her insight during a conversation, her dedication to something she cares about, a unique quality that stands out. Saying, "I like how you see the bigger picture in these discussions," lands far deeper than generic praise. Timing matters. Deliver it calmly, after real moments, without expecting anything back. Overdoing it weakens the effect. Rarity strengthens it. Nonverbal validation is even stronger. A genuine smile when she opens up. Steady eye contact while she speaks. A quiet nod of approval. These show attentiveness without overinvestment. When paired with absence and confidence, the contrast becomes intense. She feels your recognition, then notices it isn't constant. That gap makes her reflect. His attention feels special. I don't want to lose it. Watch her response. Increased warmth, more effort, mirroring your energy. That's the signal. Takeaway: subtle validation builds emotional investment. It makes her feel valued in a high-status way, amplifying fear of loss when combined with the other elements. 5. Emotional contrast, the roller coaster she craves. Emotional contrast is advanced but incredibly effective. Create moments of deep connection followed by calm distance. Engage in stimulating conversations. Be playful, tease lightly, show humor and depth, then step back. Don't chase follow-ups. Let the high linger in her mind during the low. In person, lean in with interest, then shift focus naturally. Smile, mirror selectively, then pull back. These shifts trigger subconscious evaluation. Those moments felt amazing. What if they're rare? Humans notice differences more than constants. Your highs become addictive. Your distance creates longing. Outside of interactions, live fully. Share your wins subtly. Stay socially active. Let her see your life moving forward. The contrast intensifies. Watch for signs. More playfulness, teasing, attempts to reconnect. That's the trigger working. Takeaway. Emotional contrast magnifies desire. Engaging highs followed by confident lows create fear of missing out on more. 6. True independence, the ultimate value signal. Independence is the crown jewel. Show that your happiness doesn't depend on her. Chase your goals relentlessly. Maintain strong friendships. Set boundaries firmly. Emotional independence is critical. Your mood doesn't rise or fall based on her replies. When she sees you're self-sufficient, your attention becomes premium. Her mind evaluates. This man is complete. Losing him would hurt. It shows in small actions. You schedule around your life. You respond deliberately. You speak confidently about your world. You stay emotionally resilient. No impulsive reactions. That strength creates powerful attraction. Watch her behavior. She aligns more with your schedule. Makes playful efforts to fit into your life. That's fear of loss activating. Takeaway. Independence skyrockets value. It naturally creates urgency and investment. 7. Selective appreciation, the final layer. Tie it all together with selective appreciation. Acknowledge effort, qualities, and moments thoughtfully. Not constantly. Be specific. Be sincere. Be timely. That story you shared showed real strength, hits harder than generic praise. Nonverbals matter too. A smile, eye contact, a light touch. Clear boundaries reinforce self-respect. This rarity makes her crave more, fearing the loss of your discerning attention. Watch for enthusiasm, mirroring, and a desire for your validation. That's success. Final takeaway. Triggering fear of loss is about combining absence, confidence, strategy, validation, contrast, independence, and appreciation into one magnetic presence. Observe patterns. Stay consistent. Prioritize yourself. Attraction becomes effortless. Your presence feels powerful. Your absence feels meaningful. Women respond to value, not pursuit. If this video helped you, like, subscribe, and comment with your biggest takeaway or experience. Share it with a friend who needs it. Thanks for watching. Go own your value. See you in the next one. Peace.